full of dirty water, muddy water, lust and anger and envy and pride and jealousy and egocentric self-aggrandizement. These are all dirty things in the cup of our heart. And they make our life miserable. They make our life miserable. Think about it. If we are asked to walk on a path which is full of stones, how many of us are comfortable to walk on that path? Full of stones. Nobody. How many of us are ready to walk on that path with good shoes on? Oh, very nice. Now let me ask you another question. How many of us are ready to walk on a straight floor? No stones. Okay? How many of us are ready to walk on a straight floor or a straight ground with shoes on, which have stones inside? That's the point. Life is like an open path. It's like a field. It's like a ground. It's like the floor. And life will throw in so many problems. And they're all like stones. Sharp stones. And we all fear them. We fear change of circumstance. We fear change of health. What if tomorrow this happens? What if that happens? We fear change in relationships. We fear financial change in life. We are juggling so many balls which are all dynamic. They are not static. Health changing. Immigration status changing. Relationships changing. At least the quality of those relationships changing. People are getting older. People are getting distant. People are getting indifferent. People are losing jobs. We are juggling so many balls which are all unpredictable. And they are all like stones on the ground of life. And we are very scared to walk on them. What do we try to do? Remove all those stones. Right? We try to remove those stones. Now, we can't remove all those stones because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We try our best to solve our health issues. We think, well, I have the best doctor, I have all the best specialists in my speed dial contact. I'll go to the gym, I'll do cardio, I'll do weight training, we make those plans. And for job, okay, I need some certifications, I need to do a few things, I need to do an MBA and bump up my CV so that I don't lose the job in a generation where everyone's losing jobs. So we try our best to push those rocks and stones away. But they are beyond our control. Then what we do? We try to put on shoes. What kind of shoes? Motivational talking. We take shelter of the shoes of motivational talk. You can do it. You can bring the power within. Look into the mirror and tell yourself you're special. You're born for bigger things in life. Lovely. Does it solve the problem? For some time. But like bathing, next morning again, we need to motivate ourselves with another video, right? And we see those shoes wear and tear with time. And we can't use them in the long marathon run of life, which is full of sharp stones. We think that we can take shelter of motivational talking and so many other experts who tell you, toughen your mind, self-discipline, force your mind. But nobody speaks of purify your mind. In our example, think about walking on a straight path with shoes which are full of stones within. Imagine there are no stones outside, but you're taking on shoes which have stones within. Now what's going to happen is, even if the path is simple, because the stones are not outside but within, we are always complaining. Perfect wife, but you still find problems with it. Perfect husband, but you still have problems to complain. Job is nice, but you still blame the boss. The boss is nice, but you blame everyone around. The marriage is perfect, you blame your children. Children are good, you blame your parents. Everyone is nice, you blame the devotees. Devotees are great, you blame Krishna. It's just bad time. I need an astrologer, I need a palmist, I need a hypnotherapist. I'm not belittling any of these professions, but the point is, if we have stones inside our shoe, we will have problems even when there are no problems. And dear devotees, the shoe that we're talking about is our mind. And the stones that we're talking about are lust and anger and envy and pride and egocentric self-aggrandizement. Because we have those sharp rocks within our mind. And good news or bad news, we carry that mind everywhere. In all circumstances, our body changes. Relationships changes. We go from India to London. You go from London to US, New York. You go from there to LA. You go to Mauritius. Wherever we are, body may change, relations may change, jobs may change, countries may change. The mind remains the same. You're carrying that mind in every possible circumstance every single day. We are thinking so much, I want to change society outside, I want to change this outside. Yes, that's good. That's like clearing off the path of all the stones. But spiritual life means taking your shoe and emptying those rocks out. Purifying the mind that we carry. This is the most important. Srimad Bhagavatam explains, back to our example of that muddy water. When you have a cup with muddy water and you add a lot of pure water in it, the pure water fills the cup and throws out the dirty muddy water, replaces it, and in no time you have a cup full of pure water. This is what Srimad Bhagavatam does. Srimad Bhagavatam fills the cup of our mind, which is full of the dirt of all these stone-like tendencies, with so much sweetness, pure water of the pastimes of Krishna, to such an extent. Krishna is sweet, no doubt. Sripad Vallabhacharya ji has written Madhurashtakam. Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram Nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram Hridayam madhuram Gamanam madhuram Sripad Vallabhacharya ji says everything about Krishna is so sweet. Krishna, your lips are sweet. Your eyes are sweet, your eyelashes are sweet, your eyebrows are sweet, your blinking of the eyelids are sweet, opening of the eyes are sweet, the closing of the eyes are sweet. Your smile is sweet. Hasitam madhuram. Everything is sweet. Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, nayanam madhuram, hasitam madhuram, hridayam madhuram, gamanam madhuram, madhuradhipade. Akhilam madhuram. Oh Krishna, everything about you is so sweet. Everything about Krishna is so sweet. Leela premna priyadikyam madhuryo venu rupayo iti asadharanam proktam govindasya chatusthaya. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad has said, Krishna, your form is very beautiful. When Krishna stands, he stands in a threefold bending form. He doesn't stand straight. If you see all other incarnations, they stand straight. All other avatars and all other murtis, they're standing straight. But if you see Krishna, he has a very beautiful flute. And that too, he plays it so sweetly. He takes his flute and he doesn't stand like this. Step number 1. Vama baho krita vama kapolo. He touches his left cheek to his left arm. That's like his cheek stand. Quite cheeky. He plays this and then gently places the flute on his lips. He closes his eyes and fills the nectar of his heart, the love that he has for the whole world, into the holes of those flutes. Krishna's form is threefold bending. He's bent on the waist, he's bent on the feet, he's bent on the neck. So neck is bent, waist is bent, feet are bent, and he's playing so sweetly. It's described that Krishna stands like a threefold bending form. That's like a piece of stick which is bent. You take a piece of stick which is very bent and put it into a straight plastic bottle. It's not possible. It's so bent and crooked that it won't get into a straight bottle. You have to really try so hard to make it go in there. But one thing is for sure. Yes, it will take time to go in. But once that crooked piece gets into the plastic bottle, even if you try hard, that piece will not come out. That plastic bottle is the heart. And that crooked, tamal piece of wood of Braj is Sri Krishna. He will take a long time. He will take a long time to enter the plastic bottle of our heart. But once he gets in there, he will never leave. So the form of Krishna is so beautiful. The flute playing of Krishna is so beautiful. His pastimes are so beautiful. His associates are so beautiful and attractive. His names are so sweet. Yashodanandan. Aha. The dear son, the darling sweetheart child of Mother